Welcome to Board Games Daddy. Finally, I received the 4 commander decks that I was expecting and waiting to open. I was getting message from my online store saying, "Hey, we're trying the best possible way for us to fill all our orders. Please bear with us." But finally, they arrived. So, in the next 4 videos, I'm going to unbox without any special order Elven Council. Wow, Elven Council. What's the name? The Riders of Rohan. Riders of Rohan. The Hosts of Mordor. And Food and Fellowship. So, yeah, I invite you then to subscribe and check my commander videos because they have a lot of content. And I hope to see you on all these videos. Thank you. And today, the last of the Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle-earth commander decks, Food and Fellowship. This is going to be the deck that will bring Frodo and Sam and the Hobbits and who knows who else. So I'm saying the last because I've opened the other 3. They are in the channel if by the time you see this video. So if you are interested, I invite you to subscribe, leave a like, and check those playlists not only for the Lord of the Rings content, but for Magic the Gathering in general and other stuff. So, besides Frodo, what we'll get here? Sam as another secondary commander. Friends until the end. Form your fellowship and battle the fate of Middle-earth in Magic Definitive multiplayer format. Frodo and Sam have the ability to partner with one another, allowing them to travel side by side in the field, cook up a whole feast of food tokens, and gain life and fuel Frodo's journey all the way to Mordor. I need to tell you that this is the wild seems like or sounds like the wildest, weakest deck of them all, because first of all we're talking about hobbits here, and then because it's creating food that will generate mana, and where are the killing blows? I'm curious. The killing blows, the beasts, the ultimate kills, etc. So Frodo and Loyal, brave hobbits Frodo and Sam, Frodo and Loyal. What the hell did I say? Frodo and Sam began mission of importance to bring the One Ring to Mordor and destroy it in the fires of doom. Through sheer determination and resilient friendship, the two proved that nothing is impossible. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so this is a white, black, and green. Why? Why black? Why black? Let's see the explanation. They will explain inside why black, so let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see. For me, this is the least appealing deck for sure, but let's try it. So, let's start with the amazing box! Regardless how bad the decks are, they always come with the most amazing boxes that fit everything inside. The deck completely sleeved with premium, and the tokens, and everything. And you get the two friends here. Then you have the token cards, this, and you also don't forget to punch out your tokens that could be stored inside. There's a arrow there. And surprise, surprise, the Lord of the Rings collector booster sample, which by the time you're watching this clip, the One Ring has been found, so no surprises here, no big surprises, but who knows what else can come up. A mythic Mount Doom. Wow, an extended art. So wow, what a catch, Wow, Mount Doom. Pay 1 life. Why would I pay 1 life? Mount Doom deals 1 damage to each opponent. Okay, so damage dealer. And if you pay 7, sacrifice Mount Doom and a legendary artifact, choose up to 2 creatures and destroy the rest. The bad thing is that in order to use this, you always need to be paying life. So this is a bomb that needs to come exactly at the right moment, or it's just waiting. Wow. So I just keep my 2 creatures here, one of them my commander, and then I destroy everything else. And Knights of Dol Amroth. Every Draw a secondary card each turn. You put a +1/+1 counter on Knights of... Okay. Wow. Ooh. I liked it. Life counter. Reference guide. Reference guide here. On one side it will explain the commander rules, but I guess you already know that. And then the strategy here, a little bit on the strategy. Breakfast is served. The hobbits of the Shire love few things more than food and friendship. The partner mechanics allows you to play with both commanders at the same time, meaning that you can start the game with both Frodo and Sam in the commander zone. Okay, that's cool. Have Sam cook up the tasty food token and give Frodo the strength he needs to bring the ring to Mount Doom. Each nourishing food token can be sacrificed to gain life, so food gives you life. Okay. Wait, it's not a treasure. Wait until you have a card with an ability that triggers when you gain life to create powerful combos. Okay, so we have a snippet here on the mechanics. Food, gain life, and when you gain life, you gain other stuff. Frodo, as the Hobbit of Shire, Frodo Baggins grew up hearing tales of adventure from his uncle Bilbo. Then it fell to Frodo to embark on an unexpected journey of his own, volunteering along the way to destroy his Bilbo magic ring, in actually the terrifying and the powerful One Ring. The Fires of Mount Doom, backed by his friend Sam, his most loyal friend and gardener, Frodo dares to defy the odds in order to see his mission through the very end. Let's see. And then Sam, Frodo's companion, through thick and thin, is none other than Samwise Gamgee, the hobbit, the gardener, the cook. When Frodo volunteers to deliver, Sam was the first to stand beside him. As the Fellowship of the Ring splintered in the journey across the Middle grew, the task of protecting Frodo, and by proxy the One Ring, and the entire world fell on Samwise, the South-Hearted. Poor Sam. Okay. How do you feel, guys, about this deck? I don't know anything, so I just see a frying pan already here. And let me take the commanders. Let's take a look at the commanders now. So, Frodo. That's a dark from Frodo. Partner with Sam, we know that. Vigilance when Frodo, adventurous of it attacks. If you gain 3 or more life this turn, the ring tempts you. Then if Frodo is the ring bearer and the ring has tempted you 2 or more times this game, you draw a card. Okay. So this guy combos with the ring. Wow, with black. He's black because of the ring? It's so strange. And Sam. Partner with Frodo. When a creature enters the battlefield, target player may put Frodo into their hand from their library, then shuffle. Okay. But because they are on the commander zone, when this creature, so they are both in the commander zone? The reference guide say that, right? When this creature enters the battlefield. Okay. If you can fetch him, so he should start in the commander zone. But you need to summon both separately, right? No. Yeah, so I've never played with partner, but it says that if this one enters, you get the other one into your hand from the library, then shuffle. Wow, this is super strange. Now I'm curious, I don't want to say stupid things here on video, but where was? Meaning you can start the game with both Frodo and Sam in the command zone, as it says here. But partner here says that when enters the battlefield, you fetch Frodo. And this one is when you enters the battlefield, you fetch Sam, right? For your hand. But because they are commanders, they don't go to your hand, they go to the commander zone. That's it, right? They are always in the commander zone, not your hand. Unless you are not playing with them as commanders. Cool. Okay, I'll read online a bit on that, just make sure that I'm seeing it correctly. So there's the frying pan that creates food tokens, halflings, the gaffer, Gawir, the greatest of eagles, and there's the saga here. What's the name? Well, don't remember the name. Recipe. Sorry, the recipe of Stuart Rabbit. Gollum. Yeah, we had to have Gollum. That's the strangest Gollum with hair. Lobelia. Some guests. Assemble the Entmoot. Feasting Hobbit. Motivated Pony. Prize Pig. Banquet guests. And there's Bilbo as well. Wow. Bilbo is also part of it. Farmer Cotton. Mary. So there's another one that goes into the Fel Pippin as well. I guess all of them were here. And then the Treebeard that helps them. Treebeard, yes. Hitland Rope. Call for Unity. Dawn of Hope. Dusk and Dawn Classic. Feldamite. Fumigate. Mentor of the Meek. Sanguine Bond. Toxic Deluge. Birds of Paradise. What a card here. Birds of Paradise. Gilded Goose. Still in the carrot. Woodfall Primus. Anguished Unmaking. Chromatic Lantern. Trading Post. Well of the Lost Dreams. Brushland. Canopy Vista. So the classic lands. Isolated Chapel. What's this? Dual land. Murmuring Bosque. Necroblossom Snarl. Scatter Gloves. Shineshot Snarl. Sun Battle Grove. Eagles of the North. Land of All Horizon. Witness. Bird, another bird. Lots of birds here. Lots of birds. Mirkwood Paths. Generous Ant. Path to Exile. Sword of Plowshares. Revive the Shire. Sorry, I had to say it. Crypt Incursion. Sorry for that. Go to the Throat. Knight's Whisper. That's a classic image from the cards. Cultivate, Essence Warden, Farsick, Great Oak Guardian, Harmonize, Orshard Strider, Prosperous Innkeeper, Shire Terrace, Tireless Provisioner, Mortify, Savvy Hunter, Arcane Signet, Manosphere, Pristine Talisman, Soul Ring, Access Tunnel, Ash Barrens, and Commander Tower, so now the classics. Mortar Rains, Multicolored Rains, more Shire Terrains, and then the Plains, and the Swamps, and the Forests. What are you thinking so far? Seems like a very non-aggressive deck. Who knows? And there's the ring here. I'll show you the ring in the end, but there's Frodo and plastic and Tree Folk. Birds, there's a bird mechanic here. Soldiers and treasures, and on the other side, halflings. Food, the food tokens, the goats, more food. Those are different foods. So many food here. And then the ring token, the ring emblem. So this thing just breaks and you give the ring to the player. So as the ring tempts you, you get an emblem named the ring. If you don't have one, then your emblem gains this next ability and you choose a creature you control to become the ring bearer. The ring can tempt you even if you don't control a creature. The ring gains its abilities in order from top to bottom. Each time the ring tempts you, you must choose a creature. If you control one, each player can only have one ring and one ring bearer. And the ring will give you legendary power and cannot be blocked with greater's power. You draw and discard the card when you attack, then it gains Death Touch, and then in the last stage, when the ring bearer deals combat damage to a player, each opponent loses 3 life. So it's going to be chaotic. But that's it. that's food and fellowship. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to see the other Lord of the Ring decks, I invite you then to check the channel and the playlist, the Magic the Gathering playlist that I have there, with lots of content not only for Lord of the Rings but for Magic in general and board games and card games in general. So I leave my invitation for you to take a look. And I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.